Yay. Am I hard? Am I creative yet? It is episode 50 of the Seeper Side. It's like a celebration for us to think that a year ago we started producing content. Fast forward to another year's time, and we're up to 50 episodes in. We were trying to do one a week. It didn't actually happen that well, but we got pretty close. What are we at the end of Feb? 50 episodes in. And so really excited. We're gonna reflect on the previous 50 episodes, and also I'm gonna learn how to fly a drone. Yep, good. Which hopefully will end well. Alright, so this is the test. So far, so good. We ran out of battery. So yep, training's complete. Let's go get the real thing done. Hey everyone, welcome back.
Thumbs up.
I thought that was a thumbs up. That'd be good Super Side content. At the moment I'm like, hey everyone, welcome back to another, no thumbs up here. So as you know, Super Siders, we punch out plenty of content on the trusty flip chart whiteboard. I would definitely recommend that you get one. It's so simple, it's so easy. You don't even really need a mat behind, anyone can do this, yeah? People that want to be a thought leader and start producing content, go to Officeworks or go to like an art supply studio, buy an easel, buy a flip chart, buy a basic camera. What camera would you recommend for someone, Matt? And you could literally produce this top and tail. But anyway, that's for you Supersiders, a little sneak peek into what we're doing on a Monday Motivation in 2 weeks time. If you're not already on the list, you can get access at equipconsulting.online for every Monday Motivation we've ever done, plus equip tips, all for free. So anyway, we'll get back into it. Here it is.
You're good to go.
I'm rolling?
Yeah.
What about the thumbs up? I feel like banana smoothies, man. That could be our little cupcakes. It's like episode 50.
Yeah. So I can complain about why the cupcakes have to have beetroot in them.
Yeah.
Weird.
That way I can enjoy cupcakes and be healthy. I'm not sabotaging my efforts. Gym this morning was so hard. So, quick update. This is what happened to our beetroot cupcake.
Mine's great.
I've been on like this health trend, so this is our 50th. But that's in the course of an 18-minute sales coaching kind of quick off-the-cuff video, we've cooked this camera too hot. Yeah. And we've also cooked this chocolate. Well, cheers. Happy 50th Seeper Side. That's don't drop it. So we're going to the new location, which for those that have been following the content in the last 3 or 4 months will know this side of the hill where we're going is where I went like 3 years ago when my business was pretty much broke, and I thought it'd be fun. So now it's quite ironic going back to the same location, reflecting back on 50 episodes, all the good times, all the different learning lessons, the different team members, the different business growth. Obviously we're this far from a record last month. We're it's already confirmed, we smashed the record this month. How things can change over a couple of years. And I suppose for those that are watching it, maybe not having the greatest time in business or life right now, sometimes it's that little bit of patience, a little bit of perseverance, and understanding the context that things take time. You know, in 2 or 3 very short years, things can change a lot. So yeah, it's quite fitting. Bro, I can't believe I missed that. I was just on a phone call helping someone put together a deal, and we had this thing punched out way out here, and a blinking eagle started going for it. It's funny those, it only just popped into my head, honestly. I wasn't like planning that we'd go back to that same spot to fly the drone. I was just like, when I had in my head, I'm like, oh, where would be a good place for me that would be relatively safe for me not crashing the drone. But yeah, it's quite cool to think about the different realities, I suppose, from 3 years ago or whatever it was, 4 years ago, I can't even remember, when I was feeling something very different to what I was feeling this afternoon. Just sitting on the edge of the mountain, looking out, looking at the storm roll in. I don't know, I think that's just it's just what it's all about, I suppose. Like, it was sucked, man. Like, Alyssa was only 2, Nora was cooking in the oven, so to speak, and like business sucked. It was bad, but that's not uncommon. That's just startup. But I was thinking at that moment when I was sitting there, I was thinking like, I've really royally stuffed this one up, because I kind of left my old job in a bit of a I'm gonna take over the world type fashion. Sitting there, geez, I felt like a failure. I was just like, I really stuffed this one up. It's been a really cool 3 years, and yeah, today was a lot of fun. Good way to finish the week. Today is Friday, record month already in the bag. I don't know, I'm just really grateful that we survived, and I really always believe that the best is yet to come. Like, it's just so much exciting stuff happening this year already, and so many cool creative ventures, and the new book writing, and like, I'm sure you'll hear more about that soon. We've got some plans together for book writing. We're going to do something that I personally haven't seen anyone do in my sphere. Really excited to do that project this year. It's been really cool to be able to share all of that with you guys over the last 50 episodes, plus all the other content that we've done. And I suppose if I can give you any piece of value out of this, as far as something that you can actually implement into your business rather than just wasting your time watching, is a lot to do with marketing and a lot to do with content. You got to do stuff that doesn't make much sense for a long period of time. Like, last year was a tremendous year when JT came on board, obviously, and kicked this thing off at a higher level. Obviously, I was doing videos for a couple of years before that, but last year we cracked 1.1 million views and 544,000 minutes consumed, which means every second of every single day in 2017, someone was watching our content, plus an extra 2 months. That boggles my mind. Even this morning, someone was walking past and we were filming Monday Motivation, and she opened the door and says, "I love your channel," and then she just walked off. And like, that's the coolest stuff ever. Like, I randomly sat next to someone on a plane coming back from Melbourne the other day, and I chatted with her and she's like, "I know who you are," and I was like, that blows my mind. At the Gary Vee event, we met this dude, and he'd been following our content, and he's like, so cool, and like being out here, and it's just so cool. That's what it's all about. Like, if you're trying to measure it really like tangibly, if I do 100 videos, I'm gonna make $1 million. Like, it's not that at all. It's about doing it for the love of doing it, and then through that, hopefully adding value to people and giving them something that inspires them, or at least helps them, or gives them some clarity or some answers or some entertainment or some escape. All of that matters to people. You know, a year ago, business was okay, but it wasn't awesome. And for me to invest in JT full time and then bring on Matt in October, so like 2 full-time videographers, and purely to create content for the love of it seems crazy, but it's so worth it. And I think if that can encourage you to do your little bit, if you're somewhat inspired to go out there and create content, write books, write blogs, add value to people, support people, I would highly recommend it. Yeah, I suppose this is a final goodbye, just to say thank you all. Thank you for spending a couple of seconds here, maybe a minute there, watching our stuff, and I hope it's bringing you value, and I hope you're enjoying it. And yeah, see you on the next episode.